Welcome to day 83 of the 300 movie challenge. Today we watched the highest grossing film of April 2001, which was Bridget Jones's Diary. How the fuck did they make a movie that was only 97 minutes feel like 5 hours? What the hell? Like, literally, this felt like fucking Interview with a Vampire, and it was like half the length. Oh god, this lasted forever.
I don't know
where
what
to even start with this.
What even happened?
I don't know.
What happened during this whole movie?
Okay, should I give like a brief summary of what I understand?
Sure.
Okay. There's this lonely woman who's trying to find love, so she bangs her boss, and then her boss is a scumbag, so then she like goes and sees the good in this other guy, and the guy and
hated.
yes, the guy that she hated. I guess that's why his last name was Darcy. But but then this is really not a good example of like a Pride and Prejudice tribute. I am literally offended right now. But then like Darcy and the boss like hate each other because the boss banged his wife and caused him to get a divorce. And then in the end they get together. Is that the gist of
Wait,
yeah.
you didn't... Wait, I should clarify. Bridget and the Darcy guy get together, not the
Oh yeah.
not the boss and the Darcy guy.
Plot twist.
No, because she followed up that statement.
Oh yeah. That's a good thing to
Oh my god.
put in. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned this at some point, but you were like, this feels like a K-drama.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, right before they were about to like punch each other. And
Yeah,
they did punch
I
each
was
other.
Please tell me this isn't gonna go this route. And then he threw the
Like
first
literally
punch.
immediately after you said that.
I was like, dang it.
Oh my god. But even then, like, it doesn't make any sense because it's like every character, well, I guess not every, but like all like the main relationships that are supposed to happen, like every single one feels like nasty.
Yeah, and
Like
first,
nobody
But
likes
see-
anybody, and it's like, then why, what? Like, why is somehow her relationship with the guy, the end guy, Darcy, whatever the fuck, you know, what was his name? I don't even remember his name.
His last name
Mark?
is Darcy.
No,
Mark?
the actual character, Mark, that was his name. Okay.
Mark?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, it like, how is her relationship with him any different than with the boss? Like, they both are, like, kind of bitter about everything and, like, suck. Like,
I
what's
don't know.
actually different? There's no difference. It's a fucking...
what I don't understand is that when Mark kept saying that he liked her and everything, it was like, okay, but how did exactly you come to like her?
Yeah, they're just like,
What do
oh,
you like about her?
what's to like about him?
What was like the moments that you shared together that kind of brought about this moment?
Yeah,
that
they're
you-
all like, oh, you suck at this and everything's bad, but like I like you, and it's like, but why? There's
There was,
nothing
like,
that you've
no-
done.
There was like no definitive moment where that would have like happened or changed.
No, exactly.
And then there was like the side plot with her parents, which was really strange too.
I don't
yeah.
even.
I don't.
The mom was so like weird.
Yeah, I just. Oh god.
Everyone was so weird
I only like the dad, I think.
because he's like the only reasonable one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, it's just. I feel like I have nothing to say, but I'm just amazed that this felt so long. And I don't get it. It's just like, ugh.
And then I didn't like the narrator because she was the main character is extremely annoying.
Yeah.
She's extremely annoying, and then she's awkward. I mean, I'm not, as someone who can also be awkward and stuff too, it's not like, I don't know.
She's tropily awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not
basically, it was
just naturally
tropically.
awkward.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to see what else we could have watched instead.
I-
The third Pokemon movie came out in April 2001.
Oh,
Oh,
that's actually a
I'd like
good.
to
That's
see
actually a
that.
pretty good one too.
Yeah, that's a really good one. And then Josie and the Pussycats came out. Um.
High
I don't think
quality
I don't
entertainment.
think we would have won.
Okay, yeah, April was trash except Pokemon.
But in any case, she was like, yeah, tropically awkward, and then it seemed she had all these like weird ideas and everything, and she just unintentionally would like insult people because she was awkward, or at least as the movie claimed, but that's
Yeah.
not quite how it works
It was
either.
it was such forced awkwardness for plot convenience.
Yeah.
It just
It was like
it,
so annoying.
yeah, and again, it's not just her. Like every character, you just like shut up. I don't want to hear you talk anymore. Yeah,
Get out.
yeah, and again, like if this actually felt like a 90-minute movie, I feel like I wouldn't have cared that much. But it felt like a 190-minute movie.
3 hours long. Yeah,
I don't get it.
it.
Like we thought Hannibal was kind of long. That felt shorter than this.
It did, yeah.
And Hannibal was like over 2 hours. I don't get it.
How is this an hour and a half?
I know. It doesn't make any sense. Were we like watching it on like 80% speed or something? Jesus.
I don't know, like,
Ugh.
Spy Kids was pretty slow, but Spy Kids felt shorter than this.
Way shorter.
Spy Kids did feel much shorter than this.
Oh my goodness.
It's like okay, I'm thinking of just like the bad romantic movies we've seen. I think we could all agree Tin Cup is still noticeably worse.
Yeah.
Tin Cup is still much worse, and then
I'd
Runaway
say
Bride.
Runaway Bride
and,
was worse. Bed of Roses was worse, but it didn't feel this long.
Yeah.
So that one's hard, like comparing the two.
And
Very
then
slight forgiveness.
what was the other one?
The, like,
Yeah.
bad ones. Best Friend's
She's All
Wedding?
That I think was also worse.
Which one?
She's All That.
I don't know. That's
I mean, it felt
comparable.
shorter.
It did feel shorter. That's
So-
hard to say between those two.
I don't know.
What was the other one?
Best
The
Friend's
other
Wedding.
bad one?
Yeah, the other one. Other
Best
than
Friend's Wedding?
Runaway.
Best
oh yeah,
Friend's
Best
Wedding.
Friend's Wedding is still worse too. Yeah.
Mhm.
So those are definitely worse, but this is still pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's it's I don't again. It's like, what are we talking about? Like, don't remember anything about this. I just watched it. I don't remember anything.
I think we can all agree though that since it's not like horrible.
It's definitely not, like, horrible. It's just
It
kind
didn't
of hard
piss
to
me
sit
off.
through.
It's
No,
just
it didn't
stupid.
make any of us angry or
Yeah.
anything. It was just really boring.
Boring.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
boring.
I think I made this comment too, where this is like the second British movie we've watched that was supposed to be a comedy, but I guess since we're American, maybe we don't understand British humor.
But I don't even think it's that, because like the kind of comedic angle they were going for, like at least compared to the Full Monty, like I felt like this comedy was more traditional because it was more like, you know,
Slapstick, I think.
yeah,
more.
well, not just that, but
Right.
just like, you know, oh, the awkward character said something, and you know, shit like that, right?
Right.
Whereas
right.
like, so it felt like it just felt not funny.
At least the Full Monty took some kind of risk, I guess.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know how to compare the two.
I think Full Monty is better, but it's still not
Yeah.
good.
They're
by any
they're
means.
both like surprisingly boring, I guess is the thing.
Yeah, but this felt longer, and I'm pretty sure Full Monty was
Yeah.
actually decently long. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, I think like the Metacritic score for this is actually like kind of high. I think it's like 60 or something.
Really?
Oh my god, really?
So I don't get it. What's wrong with humans? Ugh. If this movie actually felt the length that it was, I still wouldn't like it, but I would be
forgive
like,
it.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
okay, it's just bad, whatever. But like the fact that it feels somehow so long and that it was so dull but also annoying at the same time, it's very close to me on the border between like dislike and despise. I don't know. It's so hard to pick for me. It's just right there, and I'm just like, ah. It's again, I wasn't angry, but at the same time, I was just so like done. So
You were just like comatose.
yeah, I don't know. Well, okay, I was about to say I guess for a movie that didn't make me angry, this is like one of the ones where I was just so like I want to stop watching this. So, just a waste of time.
Yeah, not a fan.
No.
Nope.
I mean, you can't even really like recommend anything better because like all of these kinds of movies are bad.
But next time we get, well, you guys probably know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody once told me something.
You might hear that.
They-
You might hear that something.
I'll say this: out of all the movies that like I have publicly said I have not seen before, this is the one where everyone's like, "What? How could you have not seen this movie?" And I like, it's like this is the one that like everyone loses their shit over that like I haven't seen it. So, I guess I'll finally get to see it.
Yay!
Hooray! I don't know. Whatever.
I guess, yeah, you'll
That's
give your commentary next time.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Definitely not teasing line goodbye.
Bye!